how's it going? Back at it again today with the GT80 Kent Bayside 2600, I believe. I'm trying to make a custom layback seat post because I saw the one that Motored Life, well, the one that Alex had on Motored Life. He used a neck or the stem for the handlebars. And the only way I noticed he had it is I noticed the screw, that screw right there, that usually goes right here, was sticking forward. And all he said was if you could find the right size stem, which can't use that one, it's oblong, you know, like an oval kinda. And the handlebar that I have right there off of that bike I can't use, which I wouldn't use it anyway, it's my little brother's. But this one came off of a frame. I think it was actually a Schwinn. The bike was totally trashed. It was no good. But I still can't use this. And I was looking at that and I had an idea. I was actually thinking about taking this one and chopping it about right there and then putting it up like that. But that angle that it's cut at is way too much of an angle. That'd be if I cut another piece of pipe and welded it to that angled, you know, cut an angle on it and welded it to that, it'd be a straight 90 degrees, and I wouldn't want that. So what I came up with was this right here. This piece and that piece right there, that is actually my original seat post. All I did was this piece right here has the smaller end to it. You know, on the end of it, it gets smaller where it can slide up into your seat. Right there. Well, what I've done, this piece of pipe is actually a piece of handlebar cut off of that handlebar. I cut two ends, the other end is right there. It's bad shape. But I took this in and it fits in here perfect. Absolutely perfect. So what I did was I took my original seat post and cut it at an angle with an angle grinder, and I cut this end with the angle on it. So when it sits there, it'll actually sit like this. And that angle, it ain't exactly a 45 degree angle, but it's pretty close to a 90 degree angle. And my seat right here, I put that piece of pipe in it, and my pipe will have to be fitted about like that, where the original seat post just goes straight down. Well, my original stem, or not my stem, my seat post will slide up in. That's my seat. This is my other piece of angle. Well, pipe with the angle cut on. It slides up in it perfect. I mean, it has a tad bit of wiggle room, and I can weld that to wherever I want it. I wish there was a way I could adjust it. I may actually drill a couple holes, like maybe I might put one about right there, put one right there on the stem. Why do I keep saying stem? I might put one right here on my seat post, and then drill two on this piece, about right there and right here, where I can adjust my seat into two settings. I can have it really way close, and then I can have it slid back, you know, just for a more laid back. The only concern that I have is if this weld breaks right there, my ass is going to get skin up because of the rear tire. And right here, let me see if I can find it. Right there, I have a little line because originally I was thinking about welding it. Well, if it was right there, let me kind of sketch this up. My seat is going to be pretty far back. That's where it would originally be. It's going to be way on back there. But at the farthest, that's where the original seat would be. Seat's going to be way on back there. That's the brake caliper. That's the tire. Going to be sitting right there. So it's going to be sitting right there above the tire. And if you picture it sitting about right here, right above the rear tire, I don't know how well it's going to do pedals. I mean, it will give me a more stretched out. I think it'll be a lot more comfortable, but I'm just wondering about how the pedaling would go. Like if the bike was to break down, which it's done several times, how I would do that. Like if it's way too back to be able to pedal comfortably. I mean, I wouldn't think so, but I haven't tried it. And I really wish I could go with the idea that Alex had. Just take that and put it down. Because if it was going, if that's parallel with the seat post tube that goes down in the middle of the frame, it would be kind of more up. You know, mine's probably about right there. It's not exactly flat, it's a little bit up, which I ain't going to be too down, but just, I don't really know until I have it welded up, honestly. I'm hoping it works out. I'm not really sure, but other than that, I'm going to try to find me enough piece of tubing. This is the other piece of handlebar, but find one about twice that length, because they make them on eBay, or they sell them on eBay for like $11, but something I can put right there where I can have a GoPro sitting there. Well, not a GoPro, I got a really cheap camera, but it records decent, I guess. But I'm going to try to make something like that that'll fit there. I actually have the GoPro mount right there, but I like having my speedometer over on this side. I mean, I don't know why, it's just I like it over there. And usually I have a flashlight mounted somewhere. So if I make that where it can sit around right there, I'd have room for my flashlight, speedometer, and my GoPro without cluttering up my handlebar. That's just what I'm thinking. I'm not sure how it would go. One thing I really don't like, I want it to have a really slick look. And all these, I got 2 cables right there. I got 2 cables on this side, plus the kill switch wires. I mean, I just don't really like how cluttered up it is, you know? Which, I mean, it don't hurt anything, it's just I want to have a really slick look. That's just what I'm thinking, though. Let me know your guys' opinions, and if you got any advice, let me know. Because this is my first bike, this is my first build. Second engine. But it's just me playing around, hoping it'll go well. I hope I can get it to run right. I think I'm going to get a new chain, but just let me know if y'all have any opinions or suggestions or helpful advice, because I greatly appreciate it. I'll try to upload again tomorrow or next couple days. Just let me know what y'all think.